Right, my member. So we were meant to look at the exponents during our holidays. So I just need us to go back and do a recap once more. So this is the one that involves the worksheet. Let's see. Right, you remember this worksheet. This will be in your exams and it will also be in your short test in term 2. So let us just make sure that we are perfect with this. So I need you to recall what needs to be done and to fix the things that were worrying you. So I will do separate videos where I focus on one column. So it means I will focus on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 16, 17, 18, 19, separate video like that. So do go back to your work, just check where you did them, and if there are those that were not done, try them first before viewing this video, so that when we look at the video we can check ourselves to see if we still remember and we were still on track. Okay, member? Right, do try and then enjoy the video thereafter. All right, member, let's go for it. So, as I said, I'm going to do these ones. So, what is happening here? It's just building blocks. So, they give you 31, 2 to the 4 times 2 to the 3. In an exam or a multiple choice, you don't waste time, okay? You simply write 2 to the 7th, okay? So, what is involved here? We know that a product of exponents with same bases is what? Is the same base and their exponents added together. Okay, that's all they wanted to see. So in split seconds you can do that, get your mark and move. Then 32, what do they have for 32? They have double, two different what is it, bases, alphabets. So this one is also an alphanumeric exponent. Okay, so here let me just do that for you. So you need to be smart and say, let me bring like bases on the same side, and then what do I do? The other bases on the other side, so that I see what is happening. Then I know that this one will give me a 7, and then this one will give me a 3. Then I'm done. Okay, you don't have to put that inside. Okay, so your final answer, you can just basically say a to the 7th, b to the 3rd. Okay, you can even skip this and just go straight there. All right, or leave it like this as long as you don't have your multiplication sign there. Then I've shown you above, same thing, same base we add, same base we add. You can skip that in an exam if it's only 3 marks. No, if it's only 2 marks, you can skip this step. Okay, you can write this, that's for 1 mark, the second mark. If it's 3 marks, you can do that, show that. Okay, yeah, just be clear and just be careful. Okay, then what about 33? Gets interesting. Now they put in what? 3 factors. Somebody will say 3 terms. It's factors because they are separated by what? By multiplication. And an expression has terms that are separated by what? Go and read. Okay, mathematics also requires you to also know your concepts, okay, your theory. So also do read your textbook. Don't be a person that always wants to listen. Okay, Netflix mind, TikTok mind. Don't do that. Okay, right here, because they are multiplying, even here, it means they are multiplying. It's just that we are not showing all the time. It also means multiplying these two. Now, this one, tricky a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I am going to put this one like that and this one like that, so that you see that they are factors. Because if we don't do that, look at me. If we don't do that, we may end up with something which I'll show you now. I hope I won't forget. Then these ones are also put them like that, so that I see what I'm doing. N to the 3. And the examiners are smart, because they know that if you see this, you'll want to put it everywhere. You only put it on one. It's either you put it here or you put it here, because they are multiplying. So I've already put it there, so I'm not going to put there. So I'm going to have N there. Okay, that's what they want to do. Do what? Catch you. All right. Then I am multiplying what? I'm multiplying the M's. And the M's have what? They have a 1, and then they have a 4, and then another 1. And they also have a negative. And then what about the N's? The N's have a 2, a 3, and a 1. Then in the end, what will I have? In the end, I will have negative m to the 6 and n to the 6. Did you get that one, member? I wonder. Okay, when I mark your work, I will see, member. So these are the first 3, isn't it? Okay. Let's see what happens in the last 2. So in the last 2, what will I do? Let me see. If I squeeze them there, will I be able to do that? Yeah, I think I can. 34. 34, what do we have there? We have 3 to the 4, 3 to the 5, 3 to the negative 3. Remember, I'm not going to do too many steps. 3 to the 9, 3 to the negatives. You see, sometimes you have too many negatives. You put the negatives together if there were other negative. Then you can say 3 to the 6. Done. Okay, I've already shown you. So now I'm no longer babying you. Grade 7. Grade 7 teachers, they baby you. Then you become spoiled. So this one, what is happening? It is that 4 and the 2, they multiply. And then the t to the 10 and the t to the 1, they multiply. Then you have 8. 8 what? 8 t to the 11. Then you are done. You see, I babysit you, then after some time, I show you how to be fast in an exam. Let me see. What did I say I must not forget? There is something that I said about I don't want to forget, isn't it? What was it? Was it here? Let me see. So this M and that M and that M gives me here. And then I have 1, I have 4, I have 1. There they are. And then, oh yes, this one. Okay, this one. You see, remember, somebody will do this. It's a catch. What do they have there? Before the negative, they have this period, isn't it? Yeah, point. What do they call it in America? I forgot what they call it. Somebody will do this. Somebody will say M 2 plus 4, which is what? Which is 6. And then N 2 plus 3, which is what? Which is 5. And then they do what? They do this. Messed up. Wrong. Then what are you going to do when you get here? How do you subtract these two? Okay. This one you're not going to be able to do as a, an addition of terms. Because they have the same what? Basis, but do they have the same exponents? No, they are not like terms. You can't say m to the 5 and n to the 4. Can't do that. Okay. This one you've done factorization, it will be something like this. Okay, I am taking 1m, I am left with 5. I'm taking 1n, I am left with 4. Then I have minus 1. You see? So this one can be m5, n4, because you see, there's a 1. After factorizing, you divide this by the factor outside. It gives you a 1. So those answers, this answer will be different from this total answer which I've just shown you. Okay, so just be careful. They can do what as well there? They can put in a negative mn in a bracket. They can also put what? They can also put a negative mn and a multiplication, and you say, yeah, I didn't see this in class. They want to see, are you able to think outside the box, as we put it. So remember, how's that for the first set? Just to give you a foundation. It's a good foundation this they give you. Okay, right. So I will do the other 3, and then you are gonna go in your own time. You'll continue with that list downwards. Okay, and then you come to the other column, then the other column. Okay, but I'm gonna do the other columns, the 2 columns which I showed you in the introduction. Okay, remember, I think for today we can just leave it here. Yeah, practice this. What you can do, you can finish the left of the worksheet, and then in the next video I do the middle, and then the right, and then like that. Okay, remember, we are going for our assignment, our, what is it, investigation. Then we go for our junior exam, and we can use this for our final exam revision as well. Okay, remember, keep working hard, and thank you for being my member. All right, remember, let's look at these ones. What did they give us here? What are they testing? All right, so here they are testing one of the laws, which is what? When you are raising a power by a power, what law is it? Is it 3 or 4? Okay, let's go check them out. Okay, what is important is knowing the mathematics. All right, so here it's important to follow the very first law that we learn, which is what? Which is BOD. You remember that. What do we start with? We always check, is there a bracket, and is that bracket sorted? This bracket is not sorted because I have this number and these 2 which are doing what? Which are multiplying. Then this one has a negative, and this negative, it is not part of a term, it is a multiplication. So this negative must also multiply this negative. Okay, I'm putting it here instead of quickly going there because some people will get lost. Okay, so I have this x, which is 1 power, and then this one, it is raised twice. Then I'm done with the number. There's an invisible one, I don't need to write it there. The alphabets next to each other, these ones next to each other. Okay, so that you see step by step what I'm doing. So here, what have I done? I have just rearranged the term inside so that I do what? Multiply. So this one will be a positive 4. I'm not going to put the positive, it's invisible. Then these 2 will give me a what? A 3. These 2 will give me a 4. And they are still inside my bracket. Okay, but is my bracket sorted now? Yes, it's sorted. Okay, then I can go straight into my answer, but I don't want to go straight into my answer. I want to show you this law. This law says you can distribute that power to all the powers inside. So here I have a 3 times 1, which is 3. Then here I will have a 3 times 3. Okay, let me do that. Hey, some people say, I say, you have 3,3. Why is it now changed to 9? So this is that law. Okay, Then in the end, I have that. And then I have this 9. Then I have that 12. Sir, why did 3,3 change to 9 and 4,3 change to 12? Some people, they are sleeping. Then you can do the final answer. 4 by 4, 16. By 4, 64. Right, you see that page in the beginning. In the beginning, your grandpa, former president. Right, in the beginning of your textbook, beginning of the year. That's why I say you must know your cubes, your squares, your square root, your factors, all those things you remember. Right, so there is the final answer, member. You see how many steps are there? Right, I said this one you can skip. You don't need to show that. You can go here. But so that you know what you are doing, you can do that so that in your head you don't have too many thinkings happening at the same time. If you are smart, you can go from there to there, from there to there, from there to there. Okay, but make sure you sort that one out. Okay, then you are done. So this is 16. Let's look at 17. 17, does it need a fresh page? It doesn't need a fresh page. So 17, I'm going to squeeze it here. So here we have the bracket is already sorted because it only has one term. What they want to see, they want to see that you're not going to say a to the 0. Okay, they want to see that you're going to say negative 3 times negative 3. And if it's in a multiple choice, you can simply say 3 times 3, 9, negative times negative, positive, and you leave it like that. 1 mark, you move to the next one. Okay, so this one was 17. 18. Let's go to a fresh page. Let's go to a fresh page quickly. So 18, what do I do? You see this page of mine. This page of mine. I was writing on top of it, writing another. But anyway, we are grown-ups now. We are grown-ups. So this one, negative 2. Brackets, are they sorted? I know they are sorted because they are what? They are already single factor. Yeah, factors. Okay. Then x to the 6, y to the 9. Okay, what have I done? I've sorted my bracket. I've raised that power by that power, but I must still show that I also have another factor. This factor here, it's outside. It just doesn't have an invisible bracket or a multiplication. But I must do what? I must distribute it, but only once because I don't have a plus there. So I'm just going to remove this and say negative 2, x to the 6, y to the 9. Then I'm done. Okay. What is it they want to catch you with? They want to catch you with that negative 2. You may also want to put that 3 and say 8. 2 times 2 times 2, which will be incorrect. Okay. What else do they want to catch you? Yeah, they also want to catch you. Some people say 5 and 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 3 is 6. They caught you. No marks, 0 marks. I remember this one. Yeah, it was straightforward. They just wanted to see if you know your laws. Okay. What about 19? We can do 19 here. We can do 19 here. They just want to see, do you know that when you are raising a power to a fraction, you raise it to all the powers. So they want to see that this p to the 3 will be multiplied by 4, and that q to the 1 will be multiplied by 4. That's what they want to see. Okay, they want to catch you there. So they want to say in the end, okay, remember, I hope you saw what I did there. 3 by 4, raise this power. 1 by 4, raise that power. Okay, then in the end, you'll have what? You'll have p to the 12, and then q to the 4. That's what they want to see. Okay. All right. Then, last one. Let's squeeze it in here, remember. Let's squeeze it in here. What do we have there? Oh, busy. So what do they do now here? In this one, Okay, I'm gonna write it here. I'm gonna write 2 to the 2pq squared to the 2 and what? And okay, I'm gonna write it here. Negative 2. You see what they do? The 2 on top is inside, the other 2 is outside, and there's another 2 inside. Yo. These examiners. Okay. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to go on top. We are going to say 2 squared. P to the 2. Q to the 2 by 2. Now fast. Fast. I'm gonna dance that song. Fast. See, fast. Q 2 times 3. Hey, when you get fast in an exam, and then the next thing you make a wrong move, you fall. The dance move, when you fall, you don't put it on TikTok. You are afraid. You want to be perfect on TikTok. So you're not gonna play that video. Right, negative 2, then I have 2, p to the 6, q to the 6. Then in the end, what do I have? Do I divide first or do I board mass? What does board mass say? You must sort the bracket. What will the bracket have? Will I put this fraction? I remember, I'm going to put it here. 4 p squared q to the 4. Then I'm solving this bracket now. And it's only the numbers that I'm multiplying. So I'll have negative 4 p to the 6 q to the 6. Still a fraction. Then what do I have now? I'll have this negative 4 and that negative 4. They cancel. I have a negative 1. Okay? So it means my answer will be a negative. Then I have 2 p's, 6 p's. Where are the 4 going to remain? Are they remaining on top or at the bottom? They are remaining at the bottom. So it means this p to the 4 comes here. I have 4 q's and 6 q's. So I'll have 2 extra q's. Where are they? They are also at the bottom. When you divide things and there is no number left, 1. 4 divided by 4, 1. This p has gone there. This q has gone to those 2. Okay. That's how you can reason it out. I remember, I think this is what they wanted to see in this number 20. Okay. So I've squeezed it in there. Yeah, this one is nice. You can screen grab. Nice one. Then you send to your friend. Hey, you guys, homework, send to a friend. And it becomes not nice. Is this fine? Let me see. I have tried my best to put it in one picture. Yeah, some tails will be cut at the bottom there. Okay, remember? Yeah, I think this one was a foundation. Then continue going downwards to use this law. Okay, so let's do the last set now. Okay, remember, let's push and meet in the next video. Let's go for it, remember. Let us see in the first one, what did they want to see? So here, what do we have? We have exponential term and a product of 2 alphanumeric factors. Yeah. Okay. So here, what do they want, remember? They want to see, do you know your basics? Okay. The first basic they want to see, do you know your law 1? Law 1, you add, isn't it? Look at me. Okay, I'm repeating. So here, okay, I'm not going to be clumsy. So here, they want to see, are you going to make that into a 3? Because what did you do? You added the 1 and the 2. Okay, you see, I'm smart. Smart. You can do that in an exam as well. Instead of scratching, play nice for your examiner so that examiner say, this one, was showing me that they know this invisible one. Meantime, you made a mistake like me. Right, you see, beginning of exams when you start, hey, your brain is not yet, tuned up. Now, here they want to catch you. This is not a multiplication, so you are not going to add those two. You are adding this term, which is like this term. So you'll have two of the same terms that are like. They're going to catch many people here. Okay, they're going to catch many people. How else can they catch you here? They can catch you here. They can catch you with this one, where you go 3 plus 1 plus 2, which is wrong. Okay, because it's going to give you x to the 6, and it's not x to the 6. See, math so easy. Come to me. If you are already my member, stay with me. Don't make excuses to mom. Say, mom. You will fail. Okay, lots of people have left, run away, because me, I ask questions, I grill you, I make you work. Not like your teacher in class where you just sit. So here we are doing what? We are going to multiply the 4s, and then you are going to multiply the p. You see, I'm showing you different ways. You can write brackets, or you can put a dot, or you can put a multiplication. So these ones will be 16. So in a test, you can go straight there. Okay, make this 16. You can skip this one. Then these two, you can just subtract them and do what? And say minus 3. Okay. But they also want to see this law. Do you know we don't leave a negative exponent? We make it positive. All right. So when you do this one, the teacher should have given you all examples. You've gone through the different facts, different laws, different rules. Okay, this one is one of the facts. Okay, we make that into a positive by making it into a denominator. Okay, we don't take the 16, it's already positive, we leave it on top. All right, what else? They'll catch many will not put a plus there. They will, a negative, they'll put a plus and they'll make it into a positive. Wrong. Okay. All right, remember, do I squeeze? Which one do I squeeze there? Let me squeeze number 3 in there, isn't it? Okay. So in number 3, we don't have too many calculations, all right? Should I squeeze it here? Yeah, I'll squeeze it here. In number 3, we don't have too many calculations. We have same factors with the same basis, A, B, C. Okay. So here we have just a mixture of different powers. So they want to see, do you know your second law? Okay. We can't add anything on top because none of them share the same base, even here at the bottom. But now we have to do law what? Law 2, isn't it? Okay. So we subtract. Where are the many a's? They are on top by 3. They are 1 extra than this one. Where are the b's? Many. There are many at the bottom. They are 3 extra. Where are the many c's? They are at the bottom by 3 extra. Then you are done. Done like that. That's all they wanted to see there. Okay. Yeah, remember, that's all they wanted to see there. So, can we go to number 4? I think we can go to number 4, isn't it? Fresh page. So number 4, what do they want to see here? They want to see what they wanted to see in number 3, but now they are including, what are they including? Also, coefficients. You remember that weight. Yeah, this time I spoil you. Give you the weight. Remember me, I don't spoil. I ask you, do you know? I don't spoil you. Go and read. Yeah, this time I can make you my follower at home, my Netflixer, my what, my Maxers. What is it? You know it. Right, so one of the things that they'll want to see here, they may want to see this one, okay? they may want to see this one, which is what? Which is, I can do the A and the B, cancel them, but I don't want to do that because I want you to focus on this one. These are both positive, top and bottom, so you leave them. This one, they want to see, do you know this fact, which I've discussed in the answer of the other one. Okay, so for you to deal with them, you can simply do that. Okay, that's one way. The other one is to subtract, but I'll come back to that. Look at me, I left the one. Sir, there, I've had you. How many 13s there? 2, and comes negative because of this one. This A and that A, they divide. They leave a 1, invisible 1. That B and the B, they divide. They leave a 1. These are both positive on top, so I can add them. Done. Finish. I say, is this the final answer? Yes, it is the final answer. Somebody says, I say me. I did it another way. Okay, I know it's fine. Which other way did you do? Okay, another person will do what? Will say I said C3 minus 4. Same thing. Okay. A minus and a minus does what? It gives us a positive. Then I'll have a 7 in the end. Okay. What else? There's nothing else. Okay, you see me, I don't like scratching, making things too clumsy. Okay. Number 5. We can do number 5. What do they want? It's just an addition. It's just an addition. They want to see if ever you made a mistake there on top. Can you now rectify it? Now, in this one, let me rewrite it. 26, A to the 3, B to the 4, C to the 5. By the time you do this one, you've already marked with your teacher. So you can just be quick and show your teacher that I'm now sharp. I'm made so easy sharp. You'll do what? You'll just say -2. And then you'll say I have extra A's on top, which are 2. But I have 1 extra B at the bottom. And then I have 5 extra C's at the bottom. Then you put your division line. Then you are done. Just like that. Because you've already made mistakes in number 4. You've already seen number 3. You are cruising. You are gliding. Okay. You are what else? Yeah, everything. You are smooth. You are made so easy sharp. Let me see if there's anything else there. No, there's nothing, member. Yeah, this one was a nice small warm up. Okay, it's just a mixture of algebra and fractions and what is it? Numeracy. Okay, where is the numeracy? Can you divide? Where is the laws of algebras? You see, I put 2 negatives and there's only 1 negative. There's only 1 negative. It is at the bottom. You see, I'm smart like that. There was an invisible positive. So I fixed it because this would be wrong. If you don't fix that one, the teacher is going to say you have a minus and a minus. Your answer must be positive. They're going to punish you because you didn't concentrate. See, you also check. So they wanted to see your numeracy. Can you divide? Then they also wanted to see, do you know your integer loss? There was a negative, there was an invisible positive, and then a negative at the bottom. Is your answer negative? So you get your mark for that. Then they want to see your exponents. You know how to subtract when you divide or you cancel, and you know where the top, the bigger exponent is. Here it is on top. Here the bigger exponent is at the bottom. By how many? By 1 power. Here the bigger exponent is at the bottom. By how many powers? By 5 powers. Alphanumeric. Okay. So in these last 2, isn't it? And then in the first one, they wanted to see, do you know your algebra and your exponents? Your algebra is what? Is at the end. Your exponents is at the beginning. 3. 1 plus 2. then they want to see your algebra. You don't mix it with your exponents. Like terms, how many are they? 2. Okay. What do they want to see here? Numeracy. 4 by 4 is 16. What do they want to see here? 1, negative 4. 4 minus 1, it's 3. But the negative 1 goes to the 3 because the bigger integer or the bigger digit is negative. Then the last thing they want to see, do you know this fact? To make that positive, bring it at the bottom. Okay. So here, straightforward. Bigger on top, bigger at the bottom, bigger at the bottom. Okay. Then what else did I show you? Here I showed you this fact as well. In this one, this fact, the negative was on top, we brought it at the bottom. This one, the negative was at the bottom, same fact, but we put it positive by taking it at the bottom. Then I showed you another alternative. Somebody could have done this. Okay. Remember, I think this is a nice warm-up. It's a mixture of everything. Exponents and numbers and algebra all together at one. Are we ready for the next video? I think we can meet in the next video, isn't it? Remember? Okay, right. So keep pushing the ones that are similar to these ones so that you are sharp like that. Thank you for being my member. Let us meet again. Take care.